Okay, Raul Fernandez. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Well, how was the sprint race for you?
Awesome. So exciting. I am in love now.
Did you guys watch?
MotoGP.
Did you guys watch the baggers?
Yes.
Yes.
That's madness, huh?
Oh yeah. I was watching all of it.
And you know we have athletes in the back. Like we support so many athletes on all different levels. We have people in the baggers. We have people on MotoGP. Hey, with the sprint race with Maverick, you know, Maverick pole position, finishing top of the sprint race. Couldn't ask for more. Our top three, like the top three, all Alpinestars, you know. So, anyways, what I want to show you guys a few things. My team and I are responsible for TechAir, and that's TechAir like global. So all the airbag systems that you see, not just on the athletes or the race systems, but also everything that you guys wear. Whether you're commuting, cruising, going off-road, going road racing, we're here to keep you guys safe, right? The job is for us is that we want to keep every experience a positive experience, get you guys back on the road, just ride, okay? So that's what we tell our athletes, and they just go do their thing, right? So, so what I want to show you guys is a couple of things. One, I want to show you guys the SR10 helmet. We're super proud of it. It's brand new to the collection, and we feel that this particular helmet is just redefining the way that road racing helmets work. And then something that's super like near and dear to my heart, I'm going to show you our racing services area. I'm going to show you the suits. I'm going to show you some details about the suits, what we do as a racing service department, how we service them, how we repair them, like lots of detail about like how a suit, when it crashes, like each athlete has 3 suits, and so they can swap. But as they're swapping into a new one because they got to go back out there for qualifying or whatever, we're actually fixing the old one, and we have the capability of fixing almost anything you can imagine. So I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, and then of course, I'll grab one of the latest like TechAir 7X system that we just made available yesterday for the general public. It's our latest road racing TechAir. I'm super happy about it because, you know what, this is something that, you know, for me as a track day enthusiast, it's the product that I always want to use, even for my made to measure and whatnot. So anyways, very happy about it. So we'll go over here and I'll show you the SR10 helmet. So this is our Alpinestars SR10 road racing helmet. This thing came out about a month ago, and this is our flagship road racing helmet. It has a number of features. This is the special launch edition that we only had 200 made. You will never see this colorway again. Great features about this particular helmet. This is a full carbon fiber shell. It's very lightweight. The things that we focus on when we design this helmet is all about aerodynamics. It's not just aerodynamics when going in a straight line, but it's also going through a corner. You'll notice some of the details here, like there's a winglet here. So you find the winglets on our MotoGP bikes. Same principle. We want to know that as you're leaning into a corner and you're looking through the turn, air is coming across you, and we want to make sure that that air is flowing across the helmet as smooth as possible. And so these winglets stabilize the helmet. So on other brands' helmets, you'll see as soon as I come out of the bubble, meaning the windscreen, I'm getting all sorts of turbulence. This helmet is just doing this. Not on this guy. This guy is crazy when it comes to like stability at speed, stability through the corner. Airflow is a big one, you know, with helmets, as we all know, right? We want to make sure that, you know, we're cool under this lid because it gets hot. I mean, riding in Texas, it gets pretty warm. The great thing about this, we have so much ventilation. We have a fixed vent on the top. We have an adjustable vent in the middle there, so you can dial in. So you can actually adjust the position of it, so you can dial in the right amount of ventilation. We have an additional vent here that you can close, which basically allows more airflow towards your mouth. One of like one of the
With a glove on, though, could you? The glove?
this one, no, this one's tough with the glove. Yeah, it's really tight.
That'd be tough.
But you have the adjustable vent. One of the like wildest thing about this helmet when I tried it on, and you know I've been fans of other brands as well, but the first time I tried this, the wind flow or the airflow is wild. It kind of goes like over your face without hitting your eyes, because you'll see some helmets like at speed, especially if you don't have the chin bar or the or the chin curtain, it'll come up and it'll lift. This thing, it's super stable. The air comes up over your face like a gentle breeze, almost like air conditioning, and goes over your head. It's just wild stuff.
Awesome.
We have one of the other things about road racing helmets is the viewport. We have one of the biggest viewports you can find, right? And it's important because, you know, as you're in a full tuck like this, right? If the viewport was short, basically it's getting into my eyes, and I'm now like trying to wrestle with this. This thing has such a wide opening, you don't have that problem. And then the other features that we have here, like this ERS is basically for emergency response. You can able to pull out the chin, like the cheek pads without putting any torque on the neck. You see this piece right here, kind of that gray piece on the top of the lid? That can be adjusted to allow the helmet to get actually this fit where it can go up or down. You can actually position it back or forward, depending on how you normally sit on the bike. So if you're more forward, you might want to have your helmet back a bit, because as you lean forward, you get this wide open viewport.
Crazy.
Yeah. And it was like, so we take other features as well, like this cutout. This has a softer foam. So we found that, you know, through our motocross helmet, actually, we came with motocross first, is that some collarbone injuries can happen when you get into accident and your helmet presses against your collarbone and it snaps it. We've made this cutout with a softer foam that allows it to compress, keeping that stress off your collarbone. So there's a lot of details here. So that's the one thing that, you know, for us as a brand, not only does it look great, but the details, the features are absolutely 100% purposeful, right? It's allow you to enjoy your ride every single time while keeping you safe. That's the underlying message here. So any questions about this so far? No?
Question.
Go ahead.
Oh, were the riders wearing this today?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like the one thing we get asked a lot, hey, the stuff that's on the grid, is it the same things that we buy? This is 100% the same helmet. Like the one that Jorge Martin wears, Jack Miller, Pedro Acosta, it is the same lid, other than the graphics. No different whatsoever. And that's the crazy thing. We as a company, we pride ourselves of being able to exercise the performance, really test the limits out on the racetrack. And by doing that, you're seeing a lot of that technology come to the forefront to all the rest of us, right? Like the mortal human beings, right?
Yep.
Those aliens, man, they do some crazy stuff, and it all results in something that we can all, you know, buy, right? And take advantage of the safety and all the technology that goes into it. So basically, on each of our TechAir systems, there is a computer that's looking at a gyroscope, a series of gyroscopes, and a series of accelerometers. Accelerometers look at force and acceleration in a single direction. And it doesn't matter which direction. The gyro is looking at rotation. So we look at both of those elements in order to determine when to fire. So our system, our algorithm is smart enough to see when you're low siding or high siding. It actually operates so fast. We're gathering data 1,000 times per second. So every millisecond. You'll see, if you go and YouTube this stuff, on a high side, you'll see the system deploy before the rider is ejected. That's how fast the system works. That's how we keep you protected, right? Because we're looking at the movement of the body at all times. These are the suits that our athletes wear. This is Enea Bastianini. We have Jack Miller's. So This is the current world champion, Pecco Bagnaia. If you count the riders on the grid with Alpinestars, we are more than half the grid. I think we have 12 riders on the GP grid. And we have like Moto 2, Moto 3, Moto E, we do World Superbike. There's very few things that we don't like support, very few racing series that we don't support. So I'm gonna basically walk through some details about the suit. So again, back to a lot of the questions say, hey, the suits that the athletes wear, are they the same ones that we can buy on the store? And the short answer is yes. There are some subtle details, but the bulk of it is the same suit. So if you buy one of our Racing Absolute suit, this is, first of all, this is a full kangaroo suit. It is lightweight because kangaroo has a higher abrasion resistance than like traditional cow leather. The details you can find, like, so the protectors are all the same. Oh, please. The elbow protection, shoulder protection, knee, they're all the same. Some details that would be different that you wouldn't find on a market suit. And these are things that racers asked of us. Like, can you make, add this detail, like this grip material here. You can come on a little bit closer. So our athletes, which one of you, like when you, like if you guys ride sport bikes or do track days, or some of you that do, you'll notice that on the bikes, there's like on the tank, there's this grip material that allows your knee to kind of like hook on in order to like be able to, allow your core to hold the bike while you're in the corner.
Yep.
Well, the athletes, they wanted us to like give more grip on the suit itself. So we've taken that material and we've sewn it on the inside of the leg. So it doesn't have to be on the bike itself, it's actually on the suit. So that allows them that flexibility. So no matter where they're positioned, they just hook on.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Other details. Those baggers, man. Gotta love them. We have a whole wide range of airbags to suit every type of riding. So from our TechAir 3, which basically can be worn under or over your jacket, TechAir 5, which is our universal system, our TechAir 7X, I'll show you that in a second, that's our newest like road racing product, our TechAir 10, which is like our MotoGP derived product. These systems, usually you wear them either integrated in the suit or standalone. On GP, the bladder is completely integrated into the suit. The rider can choose a back protector they want to wear and how to position it, and also they wear a specific chest protector. So in the sprint race, if you're gonna like follow the riders as they go through like kind of the holding area before they go to the podium, you'll see it on the table, like Marc Marquez, he'll pull out his chest protector and put it on the table. So they all wear that passive protector, because I think that's by rule, by FIM regulation. So the way that the system works is that it activates with a push of a button, and it just allows the system to be active at all times. The systems, once they deploy, they always come back, we do a full service. So we'll go through and talk about the truck, and then the last thing I'll tell you about is this latest TechAir 7X system that we just launched yesterday, just to let you know like, about what we do. So yeah.
So you can get it rather than a whole suit, you could actually wear that under a t-shirt.
That's exactly it.
God.
Yeah, perhaps maybe I'll talk about it right now, and then I'll let you guys take a look inside. So this is an example of one of our airbags. This is our latest one, TechAir 7X. And so in this configuration, as you see today, no worries, the configuration that you see today, we call this the standalone mode. It means that you can wear this with any brand's jacket or suit. We want to offer that level of versatility to our customers. So even though, you may choose another company's protection, you can always have the best protection underneath, right? Now, with an Alpinestars TechAir compatible or ready, oh please, go ahead. No, absolutely. With a TechAir compatible or ready suit, the integrated mode allows this thing to be zipped into the suit. So or a jacket. So when you're going out for a ride, all you're doing is just putting on a jacket, off you go. You're like, put on your jacket, zip up, off you go. Go ahead, please. So this is an Uru 7X, and the great thing about this one allows you, like, so if you happen to get into a situation where the suit or the airbag deploys, okay? On some of our other systems, it has to go back to a service center to have their canisters replaced so that you can keep riding. This one and our TechAir off-road system, for the first time, we allow the end consumer to change your own canisters. So if I pull on this is the inner workings. The brain, the two inflators, the battery. So to replace the canisters, as easy as removing this connector, pulling this guy off, unscrewing it, popping a new one, connect it up, push it back into the back. And then close the cover.
Done. That's amazing.
Like all of that, you can do it under a minute. So the reason why we're doing this now, allowing all of you to be able to replace the canisters. Look, we want to keep you guys riding, right, and give you that versatility to be able to service your own product. We never want you to go ride without one of our TechAir systems, right? And so by having this level of versatility, it just keeps you on the road, right? Doing the thing that we all love to do. So, okay, I'm gonna open the door, let the guys know that we're gonna take a peek. I probably want to have maybe one at a time, or you peek through the door. This is kind of a subset of what we have in Europe. So if you guys ever find yourself in Europe, and hit me up, we'll show you our rig. It's like an 18-wheeler with a double-decker situation. So inside, what you'll find is on the one side, we have Veronica, who does all of the work on the leathers, okay? On the other side, we have Alessandro. He handles the electronics, all the TechAir. So after an accident, please, after an accident or whenever there's a crash, the suit comes back to us to do a full workup, right? We go through and scrub the whole thing to understand what is damaged, and then basically we will repair that suit. Okay? There are certain conditions that the suit has to go back to our factory in Italy to have it repaired, but each rider here on the grid are given 3 sets, three leathers, okay? And of course, in the course of a weekend, like in Fridays, like in practice, qualifying, and the races, you may have a number of get-offs. So what we will do is we'll basically, the next suit in line, they can basically go put it on and go out on the track as soon as possible, all right? The suit that we grab, we then go through the repair process. So if it's a low side, we can actually repair those low sides. Like, you'd be amazed what we can do with that. We get to the point where what we have every round, we bring a tech pack, which basically describes the logos, the colors for every single suit. We can color match, so if some of the paint faded away, we can color match it and repair it as new. In our European truck, we can actually remove and repair the whole arm, because sometimes repairing the arm could be so damaged that it's easier just to pop in a new arm, right? So there's very little that we can't do here, and so yeah. Anyways, I'm happy to show you. Yeah, that'll be great. Hey guys, I just got a bunch of guests here. I'm just gonna have them 2 at a time, just to take a quick look and go. No pictures. All right, you guys cool? You guys chill up. All right, come on in. So, yeah, so we have this is our leather